You applaud like it's the president walking through. Here we go, on the count of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Bob! Okay. That's good, let's try a different name. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Craig Miller! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Pastor Miller! Okay. For real, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our first guest, our first hero for the month of January. Ladies and gentlemen, Jarod Harper. You may have seen him on TV, I don't know. We'll find out. If no one else is excited, just be quiet and let me have my time, okay? It's gonna be good. So, I was listening to the song the other day and I just got it. The song is about bad guys. What are you gonna do when the police come for you, bad boys? I didn't get it. I always thought they were calling the police bad boys, but I figured that out, so good for me. All right, way to start an interview off. Okay, well first, if you want, go ahead and introduce yourself. I believe you said you had a helper here with you.
Yeah, my wife is here, Jarod Harper.
Oh, okay. I was looking right past her to the blonde with glasses. Not Kathy. In front of Kathy. Not Susie, not Cheryl. Man, okay. But we're talking about Kelly, all right. Everybody know who Kelly is? Everybody say hi, Kelly Harper. I bet she puts up with a lot from you, doesn't she?
A lot.
So, well, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself. Now, when we first met you, were you a Kirkwood police officer or were you a detective?
I started my career in Maplewood.
Oh,
I was a Maplewood policeman for about 4 months, and then I went to Kirkwood.
I got my information from my father.
Yeah. Well,
he's not here.
That tells you why.
He's not here, guys. It's all right.
Then I went to Kirkwood Police Department. I was a policeman there for 9 years. I was a detective there for about 3.5 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I processed crime scenes there and did all kinds of investigative work there. And then I went to the DEA Academy, and now I'm a special agent.
Special agent, isn't that cool? Come on, guys. That's awesome. It's not like Oso. Not like the little teddy bear that goes around making you eat your peas or whatever. This is big time stuff. All right, another poor example. What was your first job? You graduated high school or whatever. What was your?
Yeah, well, I graduated college. I went to Lindenwood University in St. Charles.
Lindenwood, we've got one here tonight, Michelle.
Yeah, hi Michelle.
She's one of those.
Yeah, Lindenwood Lions. Yeah, so I played baseball there, and then I went to the St. Louis County Police Academy, and I was there for about 22 weeks, and then I went to Maplewood and was a policeman, Kirkwood was a policeman, and then before I went to become a special agent, I had to go to the DEA Academy, and that was in Virginia. So then I had to go to another 22-week academy out in Virginia, and then I've been doing this for a little over 8 years.
So this is more than just putting in an application at a police station?
That's correct. A little bit more than that.
All right, so if you guys ever decide this is something you want to do, it takes work, but it pays off.
Right.
All right. What was, well, you said, so your first job was in being a police officer?
Well, I had some summer jobs in college and whatnot, but right out of college, right out of the police academy, I was a policeman, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Now, what was the funniest thing that happened to you while you were a police officer, either towards yourself or towards someone else? Because they're not here, we can laugh at it. I'm just kidding.
The funniest thing that ever happened. Well, I'll tell you. The one thing that comes to my mind, it was about this time of year. It was real icy. The roads were really slick. You know when you're a policeman, you got to get places quick, right? But my training officer always told me that it doesn't matter how quick you're there, you just need to get there safe, because if somebody needs help and you can't get there, then how can you help them? Well, you know, I was that new policeman and I was going to save the world, and I had to get there quick. Well, it was sleeting and snowing, and I went up the on-ramp there to 44, and whoop, did a couple donuts in the middle of the road, and whoop, right off the road.
Fine.
In my police car.
But
that's
with the lights going, that would have been pretty cool.
That's not the funniest part about it is, I'm sitting there, and who do you think comes by when I'm off in the ditch in my police car? My boss.
Oh. I had a story just like that. I got stuck and my boss wouldn't come out, so. Your boss was there. He sent a tow truck and I got out safely. Thank you, Jesus.
I was kind of wishing he didn't show.
Okay, we have another funny story.
Another funny story. Let's see. Funny.
Okay, or maybe something more serious. What's the scariest situation that you've been in? Can you?
Scary. I've been in some pretty scary situations. I've been chasing a stolen vehicle in my police car, and was going down Manchester Road, and the car turned down a side street, and it was pretty scary because there's no one behind me. You know, usually you're thinking, stolen vehicle, you're on the air, hey, I'm chasing a stolen vehicle, where's all my help? I didn't have any help. So we're down, and we're going all down these subdivision roads, and dead's in, and the guy gets out, jumps out of the car. It's, one of them bad boys scenes. Bad boys, bad boys.
You want to hit the music?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes?
We'll let them. Oh, no offense. All right, let's start the story over. Let's give them some background music because it's more intense with the music playing.
Right. Okay. Stolen car. Woo, 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 woo.
Okay, here we go.
I'm chasing this guy. Right.
We're not making fun of you. We're right. It's a toast, not a roast.
You're reliving the story. I'm chasing this guy, and man, chasing me, turns around. I thought maybe this guy had a gun. So I had to get my gun out. Down on the ground. And he starts coming at me. I had to tackle him, take him down the ground, handcuff him, took him to jail.
All right. Pretty cool. Now, you said you're a DEA agent. I know what that means, but there's probably someone out here that doesn't know what that means. So can you talk about that for just a second?
Well, a special agent with the Drug Enforcement Administration. So what we do is we enforce federal drug laws all over the United States and over 70 different foreign countries. And we have, we basically, we're out looking for guys that are selling drugs, and we work long-term conspiracies, where a conspiracy is where two or more people agree to commit a drug crime, and that could be all sorts of different things. Money laundering, I'm sure you guys have embezzlement, heard of all this kind of stuff, but we work really long-term investigations, not like real short-term, last sometimes a year or 2 or 3 years. That type of thing. And a lot of the people that we end up arresting for these drug violations, they usually do a lot of time in jail.
All right. Well, does anybody feel safer having him here? I mean, we're not in a bad neighborhood, but still, I mean, I feel safer sitting real close to you. We've got a movie clip. Now, this is not Jarod. And they don't videotape. I guess you don't videotape what you guys do. And you never have a movie camera behind you following you guys.
Well, no, we do. Do you ever see Spike TV? They have the DEA. Anybody see the DEA show on Spike TV?
Oh, I should do some better research. All right. Well, anyway, we're going to show a clip, and this is police, but this is kind of doing what he does. So, Christopher, if you don't mind, hit the lights, and then I got one job to do, and it's to come and Dan's got something for you too. But we're going to give you this on behalf of Super Sunday for coming. You can open it. I would open it for you. But so I'll explain what it is. First is the courageous coffee cup. We know on your job you have to be courageous, but we also know that courageous in the church takes on a new meaning. So men of courage. And then there's one more thing in there. It's a shield. and he is my defender. Now, Jarod is a defender, but Jesus is his defender. All right, so that's the unique thing about Jarod. Now, I told somebody, I was like, we got a DEA agent coming to our church tomorrow, and he said, they don't usually do that. He goes, is he a Christian? I'm like, yeah, he's a Christian. And so that's why he's here, is because he's a Christian. He's not just a DEA agent, he's a Christian DEA agent. So, all right, give him a hand. You can stand up for a quick song if they need to prepare.
Greg, one more question.
Yes.
I think this is really important. How important is prayer in your job?
Very important. Without prayer, I don't think it would even be possible to maintain your Christian faith, because you got to be grounded in prayer, in your Word, in the Bible, and that's very important to our family. My wife and I, and we have 5 kids among us, and we all believe in the power of prayer, and even on the job and off the job is definitely has to be a daily thing for me to keep me strong in the faith and keep me strong and grounded in my just in my walk with the Lord and my family as well. So prayer is very important. Absolutely, it's a necessity.
All right, give him a hand.